But perhaps as you've been listening to me these last couple days, talking about God's plan for your life, that screaming voice has been creating doubt in you. Maybe that screaming voice is saying, no. When he's saying God's got a plan for everybody but you. Tonight, I want to challenge you to do something. Stop listening to that voice. Turn it off. Listen to what I'm saying to you, because it's for you specifically. God makes no junk. It took me a long time to realize that. This voice, it's not going to go away even after tonight. You got to be mindful of it. I was putting my oldest daughter to bed one night. She was 6 years old at the time, 6. My wife doesn't let me put the girls to bed anymore because I just get them amped up. I wore out my youngest daughter because she was already passed out sleeping. And my oldest daughter, she's got more energy than I know what to do with. My kid just runs circles around me. And I tucked her in bed, and I was really tempted to duct tape her in bed because I didn't think she'd stay down. And I start walking out the door, and I'm like, now you stay in bed, you stay in bed. And before I got out the door, she says, hey, Dad, before you go, hey, Dad. And I thought she was going to crack a joke or keep the good times rolling. But what she said caught me off guard, broke my heart. She said, Dad, why am I no good? What? What'd you say? I said, Natasha, who told you that? Who told you that you weren't any good? Is some kid at school, some kid at the playground, is some kid calling you names, somebody putting you down? No. Did something happen with your teacher or anything? I mean, what happened? I don't know. She just says, I just know I'm no good. And she started listing off all of these things that she hated about herself. I don't spell as good as Lauren. I'm the smallest one in my class. She really is. She's tiny. I call her Peanut the Destroyer. And it broke my heart because she's 6 years old. And she's already listening to that stinking, horrible voice. And I wish, as Sasquatch size as I am, I could have stepped in there and I could have grabbed that voice by the neck and I could have strangled it, beat it up, took care of it, but there's no way. I can't do it. I can only teach her that this is a lie. And if you've been listening to that voice, young people, it's a lie. You know something? God loves you. God loves you. And maybe you've heard that for a long time. Maybe you've sung those words. But tonight, I want you to believe those words. Because knowing those words and believing those words is two different things. Because when you believe those words in your hearts, they're life-changing. In fact, tonight, let me challenge you to put your name into that Bible verse. Make it real. Don't let it just be words on a page, but let those words pop off and be real in your life. Put your name in there. For God so loved Becky. For God so loved John. For God so loved Mark. For God so loved Ben. That if Ben would believe in him, Ben wouldn't perish. For God did not send his son into the world to condemn Ben or you. The truth of it is, I already know I'm a mess up. God sent his son to save. The question is what do you do with that gift?